Well, it's said that migraine is not a serious problem. I think that's said by people who don't have it, or never met anyone who did, or don't live with it.
We have 520 headache specialists for 37 million people with migraine. That is not enough.
The more you can learn about it, the more you can study it, the more you understand your particular migraine types and attacks over your life, the better you will do.
We recognize that disability for a while is relevant and that we need to help people come out of that to become more self-dependent and functional. They're happier.
We're not going to give up. There's plenty of options that we're going to try. So we won't give up. You shouldn't give up.
I had considered myself to be rather well informed in the area of migraines, but after watching the World Summit, I've learned so much.
Several months ago, solving my migraine puzzle became my #1 priority. Then I started receiving emails about the upcoming Migraine World Summit, which I could attend because I didn't have to make a commitment to be in a certain place at a certain time and then get a migraine from being out and about.
I feel incredibly lucky to have discovered the World Migraine Summit. I really had never imagined that I would be glued to my computer for an entire week.
The main reason I attended the summit and was heavily involved with it was because it was a perfect opportunity to see what the experts had to say about migraines, and also to see experts from all over the world give their opinions, their ideas, their perspectives. It truly was a wonderful experience.
I attended last year's World Migraine Summit, or Migraine World Summit, and really enjoyed that, so I knew I was going to attend this year's, and found this year's to be even more informative.
For me, this has been a huge problem. After this lecture, actually, it prompted me to go back to my doctor. I got referred to a specialist, and I've had incredible results. The Migraine World Summit hugely helped me.
The questions were so pertinent, and I could identify with them so well.
You know, they're looking at the whole picture and preventatives and how important that is.
My husband and I have already watched some of the videos from last year and this year several times.
It gave me so much hope and so much information about what's in the pipeline.
I love that they thought of everyone and they covered every box. This was priceless.
The best thing about the Migraine World Summit was that it expanded my horizon of hope. The idea of getting another severe and prolonged migraine attack isn't so frightening.
I really like having the experts there. You get a lot of suggestions and thoughts about how to treat your migraine out in the world.
I just thank you guys so much for putting it on for us, and I can't wait to see what's in store for next year.
Thank you to everyone who supported Carl and Paula as they put together the World Migraine Summits. I am looking forward to next year.
I have joined a couple of groups. I've got some new therapy ideas I'd like to try, and I have a lot of ideas I'd like to bring to my doctor, my neurologist, to help me in my fight against migraines and to share with other people who may not know about some of these therapies.
And I just felt totally indulged and listened to. So 1,000 thank yous.
Carl and Paula, I want to thank you both so much for all the work you have put into creating the Migraine World Summit.
I should say before we close, thank you. And thank you for all you're doing. You're an incredible patient advocate. And you're doing exactly what I said. You're trying to make a difference for patients all over the world. And you're working very hard at it. And so to have people like you committed to this and as passionate as you are is just incredibly inspiring for me and for all of the physicians who care for these patients. So we need more Paulas to rise up and to mobilize and to become part of this movement.